Welcome back to my YouTube. You guys know who I am. I'm Marco, Woodfire Whiskey, the guy that slaps his meat and does all that crazy stuff. But I also, from time to time, I make cinnamon rolls. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's make some cinnamon rolls. Cheers.
Quality.
We're gonna start with the dough. 480 grams of all-purpose flour. 1 packet of active dry yeast, or 2 1/4 teaspoons. 1/4 cup sugar, and a pinch of salt. Make sure you mix it all well.
Quality.
1 cup of warm milk. 4 tablespoons of softened butter. 1 egg. 1/4 cup water. A little sticky, but we're gonna finish kneading it by hand. If your dough is too sticky, add a little bit more flour. If it's too dry, add a little water. All right, and there we go. Now we're gonna let the dough rest for about an hour in a lightly oiled bowl. In about an hour, this should have doubled in size, so make sure you pick a nice warm place to let this just rest for about an hour. So I let this rest for about an hour and a half, and it's doubled in size. Let's make some cinnamon rolls. Lightly dust your cutting board. Put flour on the rolling pin. I have some cinnamon sugar and some melted butter. I'm gonna put a little bit of this cinnamon sugar into the butter. There we go, about half. Just wanna brush our dough with the butter and cinnamon mix. Now we're just gonna sprinkle on the cinnamon sugar. All right, now is the fun part. Now we're just gonna roll this up. We're gonna cut this into about 8 equal pieces. So we got 9 pieces. Just go with it. Butter up your cast iron. And now just place in your cinnamon rolls. It's okay if they touch. We're gonna pour a 1/3 cup of warm heavy cream over these cinnamon rolls. More of our butter and cinnamon mix on top. Now this goes into a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes. While the cinnamon rolls are cooking, we're gonna make the icing. 1 cup powdered sugar, a couple tablespoons of whole milk, a little bit of this ube extract for color. These look absolutely incredible, but we're gonna let them rest for about 10 minutes before we pull them out and start icing them. Now that looks incredible. Probably better than the last time I made it. But whenever I'm having a dessert, there's one bourbon that I love to drink, and that's Basil Hayden. Already, you know, you get a little vanilla and cinnamon and citrus in this Basil Hayden rye. At least that's what I'm smelling. Maybe even a little bit of caramel. Either way, it's gonna pair very well with this. Now, before we get into tasting the cinnamon roll, and I am ready to eat this cinnamon roll. This is the favorite part of the video for me. This is what I love. I finally get to eat. But before we do that, now, we gotta take a look at something. Let's go through some of the comments that people left on my cinnamon roll video. Married to barbecue, once, with many T's. Blazing Star Barbecue, this right now. He wants it right now. I better go hook that guy up. Margot Korea says, wow, these look amazing. Yes, I agree, they do look amazing, don't they? Dano Seasoning says, looks fire, dog. I'm not a dog. Whatever you're asking, the answer is yes. Am I the only one that wants the recipe? I'm married, but it's not that serious. It's just a cinnamon roll. Blueberry cinnamon rolls, you're a genius. Indeed I am. In a previous lifetime, I was Einstein. crazy hair, plaid shirt, polka dot pants, you know, the good stuff. Sir, I really wanted to pay attention to this recipe, but do you need a woman? I'm available. I'm married. Would you like to meet my wife? Come here, wife. Come here, come here. Anybody else notice the slap on the dough? I hope you noticed the slap because I gave you another one today. Now it's time to actually get into these cinnamon rolls, and I'm ready to eat. I'm hungry, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Looks so good. Cheers. Oh, that's good. I love you very much. They're soft, they're fluffy, they're thick. We like them thick. It's always a good day at my house when I make cinnamon rolls. I promise you that. I promise you. So remember, if you like this content, hit that notification bell, hit that like button, leave me a comment, share it with a friend, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna go crush this cinnamon roll because that looks delicious. I'm out. Cheers.